Hello friends, before we start today's repair, I just want to show you what I call the beginning of the end of this trailer here. Okay, so originally this tailgate here had this 2x2x2 whatever. It's a square tubing they ran across the bottom here, and on that tubing it had two pins, one on this side, one on the other side, that were welded on to the frame here. And what happened was the tube started to rust out, and where the pin was welded on there, it started cracking and breaking. So I had to do something about this. This happened about 6 years or better ago, and right then, even then, I thought buying a new tailgate for it was out of the question. And good thing I didn't, because where the pins slide on here, where they used to slide on here, that's getting all rotted out too here. This portion here is welded to the frame itself of the trailer here. So I stopped and I thought about it for a while, and I was noticing on the trailer here, this angle iron used to be on top here. So what I figured was I would I'll flip the tailgate over the other way, okay? And now, of course, we have the angle iron on the bottom here. And then I figured I would go buy some hinges for it. So I bought some heavy-duty door hinges. It came in a pack of 3. So I bolted it. Everything gets bolted on because I don't weld. And I also bolted it to this, and I bolted it to this strip here that holds the wood on. So I did that, and then I said to myself, well, what am I going to do with the top here? All right, so I don't know if I cut these off of a piece of plywood. I cut 2 pieces off here, you know, the same width and everything, to put them across here and bolt them on this tubing here. And then I said, well, what do I do with the center here? Because then it would be hollow in here. So I had some planks laying around. I think they were 6x2s, and I managed to be able to put the planks in here. I had to cut sections of it because this frame here goes up. I forgot how high it goes up into this. So I cut the 2x6 planks out so they would fit in each section here, and then I just bolted the whole thing together. Okay, so all well and good. So when I had the tailgate open, I said, oh my God, this thing weighs a ton. I was having trouble, it was trouble closing it. It'll throw your back out and everything. So then I had to stop and think about that for a while. And then I thought to myself, well, let me go to Home Depot and buy some garage door springs. Okay, so the springs came in 2 springs in a pack, because you would want 2, of course, for a garage door. So I figured, let me put 1 on here and see how that does. And I was able to anchor the springs onto this frame here. I bolted it on like I bolt everything else on. And then this piece here, this brace here, I drilled a hole in there, and I got the spring on there, which worked out pretty good. The only other thing I had to do here was these latches here, they go on these pins, and then you put the lock pin in here. They were up here because I flipped the gate over. So what I had to do was I cut these off. I didn't have a drill big enough to drill this out so it would slide over the pin, otherwise I would have used new metal. So I just cut this off, and I had some scraps laying around, and I had to bolt the piece. I had to bolt it in 2 pieces here so it would reach here and everything. So that seemed to work out good. So maybe about a year later, the inner fender wells started rotting out. So I always keep a sheet of sheet metal around here, so I cut out 2 pieces, and I just used self-tapping screws to fasten them onto the inside here. As you can see on the other side there, that's rotting out already. Okay, and I used to paint this trailer like every 2 years. I tried to take care of it the best I could, and then all of a sudden it started getting holes in the fender well itself here, and it's probably going to rust out again if it didn't already. So I had to put patches on here. I self-tapped screws to hold this plate on here too. Then when I went to get the 1962 Gravely, I had to go to Pennsylvania for that. So I got the tractor back okay and everything. And my friend Pat walked up here, and I don't know, he bumped into my spare tire. He goes, "Holy shit, look at this." So the bracket for the spare tire, that rotted off. So I just took it off. I just took whatever was left on there and took it off, and I just carry the spare in the truck when I have to go use the trailer to go plowing or whatever. Okay, all right, so I made that video on the safety check on the trailer, and I went to put the trailer back where it belongs over here, and then much to my surprise, I'll tell you that the hits just keep on coming with this trailer. The foot or the skid that goes on the bottom here, that rotted off. So I said to myself, well, I got to think of what to do to fix that. I'm not going to buy anything for this trailer. I'm not buying a new jack for it. So I thought to myself, well, what if I use a piece of PVC pipe, use a cap? So I went to Home Depot and I bought this cap here, and I'll show you how I measured it. Yeah, let me get set up and then I'll be right back to you. Okay, so next I'll show you how I measured this here to put the to buy the PVC. Yeah, the PVC pipe. I was gonna say PCV. A lot of people get that mixed up. Okay, so I have this cheap caliper tool with the battery's dead in here. Okay, so at least I could just take a measurement here. So I took my measurement here, and then I just took my ruler and measured across here, and I came up with 2 inches. If you don't have any caliper tools or any tools like that to measure a pipe, what you can do is you can take some masking tape and just put the tape around here, and then take a good single edge blade or sheetrock knife and just slit it, take it back, take the tape off, and then you can just tape it right to wherever, and you can take a measurement that way. Don't use electrical tape because electrical tape stretches, but I was able to get a good reading as far as that went. Okay, so we have where the piece rotted off here. So what I'm going to do is take my cut-off tool, and I'm going to try to cut this as straight as possible across here and get rid of the jagged, rusty piece here. And then I'll be able to see if we can fit that PVC pipe on here. And I bought a 5/16. One bolt is 3 inches long. We have a 2-inch diameter here, and then you have to account for the PVC cap too, so it sticks out even further. So I bought a 3-inch long 5/16 bolt, and I'm going to drill a hole on this side and the other side here straight through, and just run the bolt through there. And once I get this piece cut off here, I hope I can cut it pretty straight. I'm not sure if I could or not. I'll do the best I can with that, cutting this. And I just use this tape as a reference. I'll put it on the PCV pipe here. I'll show you. I don't know. I might have to use something else. I just want to measure off and cut and drill out evenly on this side and the other side here, so the bolt will go through there pretty straight, I would say. So let me see if I can cut this thing off. I wish I could get the trailer up. I mean, I could crank this and get this up pretty far here, so I may do that. I'll do that off camera, and I'll get my cut-off tool and cut this off, like I said, as straight as I could, and then we'll move on from there. Okay, so I cut the bad piece off. And now I'm taking my die grinder sanding disc here, and I'm just smoothing out the burr that's on the outside here. I did most of it already. Oh, and let's not forget this A-frame here. I had that problem last year where the support on the A-frame rotted off the back where it was supported across the bottom there. And I just bolted on this angle iron here. So, like I said, the hits just keep on coming with this trailer. I may be able to tap this on here, I'm not sure. Something's holding it up here. Maybe I'll just go get the hammer and see if I can get this thing to go on here. There it goes. How far on, I don't know, but maybe I'll just go get the hammer and hammer it on some. Alright, I'm going to put you on pause a minute. I'll go get the hammer and get situated with that. I bought a brand new drill bit. Yeah, I was telling you, those Harbor Freight ones are pretty bad. So I just bought this DeWalt. I'm going to buy a couple more. I usually use like 5/16, 1/4 inch, and 3/8 here. And I like how this is here. It's like hexed, so it can't spin in your drill. It's great for the drill press too. So, okay, so let me see if I can hammer that down a little more, and then we'll drill out. We'll drill it out, and then I'll put the nut and the bolt in there. I mean, this is better than nothing, but how far do we go with this trailer? I don't know. Oh yeah, I also want to talk about the Gravely purchase too. Okay, so I made an offer to the seller on the two tractors and the 2 brush hogs, and he wanted $50 more than the offer that I gave him. I told him, cool, that's fine. So today's Wednesday. This video will be up today. Today's Wednesday. So over the weekend, hopefully, I could go pick them up. And we're not going to talk any more about it until the 2 tractors are here in our possession. So let me get back to you in a minute here. I have to move this camera a little bit. I can't see. Okay, there we go. Okay, so here's the problem I'm having right now, and I don't know why. I got the drill bit to go through, PVC cap and PVC cap, and let's see, look what's happening here, and I can't get it to. So maybe I'll just drill through the other side there and see if I can get through. I'll try that. I'll try to get as close as I can so we can send the bolt through there evenly. So I don't know why this is like this, but let's try it. I don't know how close I'm gonna get to being pretty much. Yeah, we're using our trusty Harbor Freight jack again. Came in handy again. Today I got a new drill bit. I should put oil on it. Oh wow, it's hard to drill through. We're coming off the jack here a little bit, looks like too. So I'll be right back to you after I get this hole through here. Wouldn't you know it, the second I put this thing on pause, it went through. Anyway, we got it through the other side too as well. So I'm hoping that we could just... Okay, so I hope we can just send the bolt through there. That bolt, the washers, and we'll button it up. Alright, so I was at Home Depot's Mercy again. I was lucky I found a bolt, I found a nut, I found two regular washers, no lock washers. They didn't have any. And the guy that worked there, he's looking around and whatever. Alright, so that seems to be okay. Always use your socket on the nut side. I should really look around to see if I got a lock washer here. I'm sure I do somewhere, but I don't know exactly where. And the piece of junk hardware that they have, I want you to snap the bolts. So if you really wanted to go crazy, you could take some caulking, even RTV silicone maker, and put it around here so you don't get water down in here. But I really don't care anymore. I don't care about all that. Not after the condition that this trailer's in right now. So I'm going to crank it up and set it down. There's nothing more to this video here really, but the cap should work pretty well here. I'll put you on pause, get cleaned up a little bit, and I'll put the trailer back down on its jack. Okay, well, as much as I don't care about this trailer anymore, it's really bothering me that I don't put any silicone around this. I think I'm going to, because what's going to happen is it's going to collect water in here. It's just gonna rot this out some more. But all right, so I hope this helps somebody out with any of the repairs I talked about or what I did here. And I want to thank you all for watching. I'll see you all on the next one. Take care.